Hey ladies, it's Carolee. This video is a quick video on no oils. Okay, I'm going to tell you my story about oil. When I first started this alkaline diet, it was actually very difficult because as soon as I started on a vegetable diet, I got worse. So then my provoked turned into unprovoked, and I really didn't understand why. I was like, I'm supposed to be getting better, not worse. And I stayed on a vegetable diet for 5 months, hardcore. At that time, I was juicing a lot and I was eating a lot of vegetables, but I can guarantee you that I had oil with these vegetables. Hands down, it was happening. So if you fast forward from that time, it'll be 3 years ago in June, and right now it's in December. Now it's December. So 2.5 years ago, I started eating my shakes. And I remember at that time that I was eating these shakes and I was feeling really, really good. And then I started adding in some stuff to kill the candida, and I was feeling really, really good. Like, really good. Well, then somebody had said that, you should add in a lot of coconut oil. So I started adding in a lot of coconut oil, and a lot of it. I started drinking it every day. I started, making it fudge and just really going to town with it, thinking that this oil thing was going to be great. It was not. I got worse, and I got so bad that was some of the worst pain that I had. In fact, during that time, it would have been 2 years ago, I had a yeast infection in that January that lasted a whole entire month. And I was like, what the? So that is when my friend Rosie had suggested this 80-10-10 diet. And the 80-10-10 diet was, essentially to get rid of all the oils. So the things that I was doing 2.5 years ago with just eating the shakes and the fruit without the oils was exactly what my body was craving. So then I went back to the 80-10-10, got rid of all the oils again, started feeling better again. But unfortunately, now I had to wait for my body to get rid of all this fat in the system again. Now, you can tell me, or some people can tell me, some high fat diets have really worked for them, Mediterranean diets and whatnot. Every diet is different to every person. What is going to work really, really great for one person isn't going to work really, really great for you. So this video is about reevaluate what you are doing. First of all, have you switched to a diet that's going to help you? And is that diet actually helping you, or is it hindering you? I wish that I would have taken out all of the oils when I first started Laura's diet. That may have been a factor in whether or not more of a vegetable diet would work for me. I have found that more of a fruit diet works well for me, and I eat fruit really pretty much all day long with one vegetable meal during the day, because I do like my vegetables and I do really like cooked foods as well. I don't think I could ever go raw food. But here's the deal. I want to get to the point where food isn't an issue anymore. That means that if I want to sit down and have ribs one day, that I can. That's the whole point. I want to get so healthy that I can eat those foods on a very rare occasion. I like the idea of freedom with food. However, you're sick. I'm sick. So the body needs to be given the nutrients. It needs to be given these whole foods. Whole foods. Oil is not a whole food. It's pressed. It's refined. If you want to eat some fat in your diet, go have an olive. Go have some coconut. You do not need to have these things pressed and refined and then put it all over your food. Please do not do that. My experience has told me that oils will never cure your disease, ever. Whole foods will. So that is my testimony to oils. I'm sticking to it. if you are somebody who really, really believes that they've been having this one great diet and it hasn't really been working for you, reevaluate how much fat you're eating in your diet. Reevaluate that, because we don't need as much fat as they say that we do. We don't need as much protein as they say that we do. We don't. Our whole bodies, our fuel is sugar. So you might as well give your body what it actually wants, which is sugar. Now, again, be your own doctor, do your own research, test each food individually. If you want to get some pH strips to test, so you eat something and then you wait a little bit and you test your pH, then do that. But make a log of some foods. But the whole point is to reboot our system, to get our system back to where we can actually start eating normal foods again from time to time. I really do believe that this will be a lifestyle change forever for most people. I know it will be for me. I will always be eating fruit as my primary food, most likely. I can't tell you what I'm going to be eating when I'm 80, but for the next 10 years for sure. Fruit, fruit, fruit. 80-10-10 is the diet. No oils, no fat, no meat. You're eating mainly fruit throughout the day. You can find our group on Vulvodynia 80-10-10, where we are trying this fruit diet to help. What the fruit diet will do is it will take away this blooming effect that the candida is doing in your body. Now, you probably have an overgrowth. You probably have red candida that's under the skin of your vulva and in that area, which we will need to tackle, but we can tackle the burning and get the burning down. We can get that away with an alkaline diet, with giving your body lots of sugar, taking out all the fat. So there is a scientific method to eating an all-fruit diet. So no oils. Happy healing. Bye-bye.